Oh, Thomas, you didn't hit start live or nothing.
I just put it out. I appreciate that he did, but I'm still.
All right, let's get it.
Little raffle thing. You about to do raffle here too?
Yeah, but I need to show these going. We gonna go live and talk first, and then we're gonna do the raffle.
We already are live. Yes.
Thomas, one time. You got one more time.
I gotta get that flip back.
What's good, everybody? He's so annoying. Hey. What's good, everybody? The Our Stop Shop team, including the extended team, the extended family, Najee, is in the building. Shola. This way. Oh my God, you're the worst. like one job. So, Son, I think you need to scoot over because there's a conversation we're gonna have. You should be on the other side of Najee. All right. So yeah. One time for the one time. Y'all are getting the whole squad. Ooh, Shola, I'm not playing with you.
What? Yeah, I can pay.
No, you can't.
I can
So, anywho, we going live. No, you are not. So you have the next 15 minutes to enter the raffle. In the event y'all want to enter the raffle online, the link is in the bio to enter if you want to enter the vendor raffle to win a complimentary vendor slot for a future buyback market, you can Cash App or Venmo your $5, and you need to include your company's name and your phone number in the subject line if you want to enter that one. You have the next 14 minutes to 2:30 to enter those raffles via Cash App and Venmo. We're literally adding in a number of tickets. Oh shit.
You got it.
We're literally adding, these are the tickets that were paid for last night. So we're literally about to add these into the basket. We just wanted y'all to know that we got them. These are for vendor raffle tickets that were entered last night when I went live. These are Sunday vendor raffle tickets for the prize pack. All right. So these are all being entered into the basket. Bring the basket here, Thomas, so they can see it go in the basket. You just need to bring the basket here. We don't need to see you. Oh yeah. So y'all can see like everything's still in here. It's on the up and up. And Psalm's gonna pull it because she's the most unbiased person here. And that's who pulled it yesterday. So y'all still have the ability to enter both. She's the most unbiased. So I am too. Whatever. So yeah. So y'all still have the ability to enter that one that way. And then you have the ability to put that down, Thomas, please. And then you have the ability to enter the other raffle online. So you can always go and do that real quick as well. We got the system pulled up so we can see if any new payments come through. So the reason why we going live, because we've been here powwowing, building, and going over what we plan to do in execution going forward to even make the bad black market even more successful, to figure out, yeah, we got yours. Point blank firearm, your ticket was just put in the basket. We seen it, girl. I promise.
Hey, I like her.
Yeah, we was talking about you today. So today we really was putting in some time to just go over what we could do to build and progress from here. And so we got something in the works. That we think is going to allow for it to go to even higher heights. So make sure y'all tag somebody into this too. Pull somebody in. Invite at least one person on your friend list that you know could benefit from this. Pull them in real quick, because this live is not about to just be about the vendor raffle. We're going to do that while we're on this live. But this live was to really let y'all know how we match them out on the back end that y'all don't ever really get the option to do. So we were just talking about our different perspectives. Y'all came across Najee, who did a lot of labor intensive stuff Saturday when we were kind of short staffed at the beginning. But Najee was actually the event photographer along with V, who is behind the scenes right now. You can't see him, but he gave you the deuces. And Thomas is also behind the scenes right here on the other side. But us, as y'all know, y'all might not be able to see everybody in every screen, so charge to our heads, not our hearts. But one of these got everybody in it to some extent. So yeah, we were over here just masterminding based on the experience, based on the things we noticed, based on the room for improvement. And we just want to figure out how to add more value based on our intentions, our goals, our expectations, based on where we saw there were shortcomings or anything. If you were a confirmed vendor, you are going to get a vendor feedback form. Fill it out. There's no wrong answers. Honesty is the only thing we require of you. Good, bad, otherwise. Point blank. Period. That's how we move. Um. So yeah, that's that. So let's have this talk up front and personal. We talked about the buy black market. We talked about our experiences. We talked about the different things we thought there was room for improvement with. We talked about some things that we just felt like could have been different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So day one was Saturday. And V, you can chime into this even though they can't see you. So can you, Thomas, even though they can't see you. This is a round table, even though the cameras are kind of squared out.
Rectangular.
Yeah. So there we go. At least y'all can see me, Najee, and Shola in the YouTube one. Cool. All right. So what did y'all feel? How did y'all feel about the event? Where did y'all feel like there was room for improvement? What did you feel like was or wasn't represented to the extent?
Oh, you want to start with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just from no, just from like a standpoint of visual, and how people put things together. Like I've done a lot of conventions at this point, and just seeing how people put things together, what draws people, like the color pop, and not too much color pop to where it's like it's oversaturation.
Gotcha.
Like little things like just your presentation, how you have it set up. I'm trying to think of the one woman who had the beauty salon thing. She had a whole little beauty setup.
He's talking about head. No, it's not. I'm not talking about it's Wendy. The business owner's name is Wendy. I'm gonna I don't want to say the wrong name, so I'm not gonna create a name, but it was Wendy.
Yeah, like her spread was like amazing, and how they worked in tandem with one another. Having someone, I will tell you, like if you have someone on your team with you, having someone who is specifically sent out to go like grab food and stuff like that is essential to like when you work these events, just simply because how like the numbers work, how like getting that money, getting that clientele works. If you're not there at the table, like when someone rolls by and they see you're not there at the table, they're gonna be like, all right, well, I guess, especially if it's like, all right, four other vendors who also might sell, shea butter or something like that. So it's that, you know
So
what?
here's the funny thing about that, because you didn't know that the event staff we brought on, and that's why I was super unfortunate that we had a super small amount of them show up. We brought them. That's why we paid event staff. That's why we didn't just seek volunteers. We paid event staff because the event staff was supposed to be able to step in
Mm,
and be there, but there were requirements of the vendors for that to be able to effectively happen. You had to have your talking points. You
of
can't
course.
just be trying to tell people to buy something because you or don't want it because it's present. You got to be able to explain why your business matters. Whether you're the only business like that in the room, or whether you're crowded or in a room full of businesses like that, and that was one of the things that there's still a lot of work in progress on. It's still a lot of work in progress on people actually knowing their business enough to say this is what my business does in two sentences. Hey, these are our best sellers. You should check these out. This product varies or stands out from the problem I solve, despite the fact that other people are solving it similarly, is this. I
Yeah.
cater towards the luxury people. I cater towards people who want it to complement the decor of their houses, yada yada yada. So that was definitely a part of it. But a team is fundamentally necessary, and a lot of entrepreneurs they do work as individuals at the beginning because you are the only person you can afford to pay.
Yeah.
Right. So that was a part of why we also bring in an event staff for you to understand how much more harmonious of a situation you can have if you just have actual many hands making the work light for you.
Mm.
So I didn't want to really pull away from it too much, but that's very true.
I mean, other than that, I understand also with events, like sometimes this is the biggest event that you've done, you know,
Exactly.
and being thrust into something, it can be overwhelming. And a lot of times we get overwhelmed with these things. So you just make sure you check in with yourself, what you're doing, what you can't do. Make sure you keep the water with you. Like these are things that are essential to me just at this point. From like running booths for friends and stuff at conventions, from shooting conventions, and just like really taking all of it in. What am I doing for myself, as well as what am I doing to impact the customer to come back, or at least to give insight, because you might not buy something, but the friend that you showed it to
Exactly.
might buy something, like, and how that comes to, like, for instance, was it Living with a Purpose? They had the patches on that. Can I see your hat? Matter of fact, like, so they had the hat, and as soon as I walked
Purpose
by,
patch.
yeah, he just ripped the joint off. I was like, oh, all right, what else? He's like, and we got like 3 other patches for you, or 2 patches. Yeah, you see,
Purpose patch.
See?
Shout out to
I actually saw the yeah, they had it was a family.
It's a family.
Yeah,
We let them,
yeah.
and shout out to Purpose Patch for just being intentional. Purpose Patch reached out to us literally
I didn't
setup
understand
day
it, though. I
to
seen it was
request to
Purpose
be
Patch.
finalized
You
for
was
Saturday.
trying to
Like,
And luckily we had a last minute
You know what I'm
cancellation.
saying? I seen it was hats for dreads
So
too.
they look, y'all already got
Oh,
conversions in here.
y'all got this tight. So what they had different patches and
Yeah,
stuff?
so you went with, you got 2 extra, or,
So you buy the hat and it come with.
yeah.
Oh man, y'all gotta do y'all supplies better, man. Cause I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying.
That's another thing too.
That's where that marketing comes into play.
Marketing.
Your product
definitely
gotta
got-
your product gotta be able to speak for itself without you having to give a
I
whole speech about
They
it.
got a good website.
Oh, they got a
Yeah,
good website.
They have a really good
Oh,
website.
yeah.
She said she good.
I particularly remember them. I definitely.
That
Yeah.
is so
That's
fun.
a good example of engagement too.
Yeah,
'cause,
that's
like,
that's called lead conversion. That's called lead conversion. 80% of your customers do not buy on the spot. I don't know why a lot of people are under the impression that they do. They don't. 80% of your conversions do 80% of your customers do not buy on the spot. I covered it last night, so I'm not gonna hop into it too much more today because I feel like I'm being redundant. But 80% of your customers do not buy on the spot. So if you come in contact with 100 people, only 20 of those are going to be immediate sale. Only 20 of those at best are going to be immediate sales if they actually fall within your targeted demographic. And you got 80 that's out there. And if you're not doing the work, even if you're the only person meeting that demand, prime example of it, even if you're the only person meeting the demand, then it means you're going to suffer at the hands of the fact that you ain't do the work. Like if you only engage with 100 people came past, but you only engage with 20, your 80% is based, the 20% that you may have a sale from is based on the 20 you actually engage with, not the 100 that saw your stuff. And that's the problem. People are unimpressed just because they see. Even if you have an awesome display, if you don't do the work to actually be brand and drive that brand awareness, you're still missing it. You can have a dope ass display and nobody want to come because they just like, oh, it seemed like they only invested in the stuff, not actually being present for me, not actually being present. So that's a part of it too. Who's somebody that yeah, Shola, he been pushing this customer service thing hard all weekend.
Yeah, like I think a lot of businesses don't understand the impact of customer service. Just engaging, even clientele engagement. Like it's not just, oh, you got a pretty product and I need to buy from you. I might not like your vibe, or
that one.
You know what I'm saying? Or you could have a rinky dink product and I might like your vibe and be like, huh, let me support.
Yeah, because you want to see what they look like once they get
right,
to that
right.
Yeah,
So I think I saw a lot of vendors that were here's my product. Now you should buy it. Here's my product. Just take it.
And we've and I don't want to say I find it comical, but one of the things that was sent in the event prep emails was talking about just that. Even if you don't, whether you do something that everybody is prone to doing, like eat, like if you sell food, you sell drinks. If you sell drinks and it's hot as shit, obviously people gonna be thirsty. Or if you sell food and people got to be there for a long time, they gonna eat. But it's like people are rerouted to something else if you don't have the capacity to make them understand why you're dope. Word of mouth and stuff is cool, but the real value for you to be able to do that conversion on the spot is going to come from you. It's your brand, it's your product, it's your service. Help me understand what the fuck make you so special.
Right. And if you're not a people person, get somebody who
is,
you know, like build a face for your company. Get somebody who can talk or tell them what the brand is about or what your business is about.
That's literally what trade shows is for. You have never you seldom see the CEO or the founder of Ford and Chevy and State Farm and Geico, any of them at the actual events. You see people that look good or that are excited to tell you about what they do or that are excited to let you try their products or give you out samples of it or put you onto the experience. It's called branding. It's for a reason. It's branding. It's making people understand what your brand is behind the product itself. So, investing in that is invaluable. And when you don't invest in it, it has a huge impact. I'm not going to say any names, but there was a vendor that we were talking about today that grossed four figures last event. I'm not going to tell you the exact number, but they grossed four figures the last event. And I'm not confident they even hit they even got in the high three figures this time because of the face of the brand, because the engagement wasn't to the same extent, because that skill set wasn't there. So that was probably something that stood out to me. What was something that y'all felt like could have just gone to the could make things even better?
Well, well, I had comments about some of the. I was walking through the booths. Some people didn't have their. I didn't know. I knew the booth was, but some people didn't have anything up, any logos,
Any branding.
any branding. So I was very confused. I know what you said, but a customer walking by, I didn't know who you were. You had a logo.
They didn't do
this car. You couldn't see that product, but where is this product?
Exactly.
Right.
They didn't understand that they didn't meet the requirements of the assignment.
Like
I know.
you knew who came to play and who was just trying to grab a quick buck.
Yep.
You know?
And then I like some people, like you said, customer engagement. People like some people I didn't know about some products. I can give an example with B.
I love Point Blank Firearm.
Point Blank Firearm.
She says she's still getting conversions
You said
as we speak.
I asked her a question. Hey, no, she be.
That's the gun training. She literally gun training. So education is the hardest thing to sell.
Yeah, like you said, like
because it's not tangible.
Right.
Some people like she.
So what she do? She walk you through.
She literally Point Blank Firearm. Type in the comments exactly what you do, but she does. I know she does. She does self defense training. She'll take you to the range and give you like hands on training with the guns, use safety and all those things too. But it's literally education. Well, it's easier to sell some shit that people get as instant gratification and they walk away with.
North Carolina. I thought everybody was gonna be strapped. How come y'all ain't strapped down here?
Firearms training and self defense.
Y'all better get with Point Blank.
Hair Crazy Diva, that's her name. Hair Crazy Diva is who Najee was referencing with the hair setup to concealed carry. Love it.
About the person who had the phone people with the plants inside of their hand.
Yeah, those were creative as hell.
Yeah, y'all tripping North Carolina.
Thomas, your phone at 20%. What the hell? One job.
Nah, they definitely tripping.
And then
got you. So yeah, Hair Crazy Diva was a great one. She understood the assignment.
Hold on. Pause right quick. Yeah. Y'all open carry state, right?
Yeah, we're open.
And I didn't see not one black person open carrying. What are y'all doing down here?
But y'all not welcome to open carry at
all. No. I'm just saying.
But in general, we've been here. Yeah, we've been here all weekend, and he's saying he didn't.
Like, do y'all know these white people be out here strapped, and y'all just
fucking
walking around
watches on the backs,
willy nilly, like,
exactly. Like,
especially y'all black females, like. I believe every black female should have a gun.
And that's why Florida Law was also there with defense tasers. Everybody should have a taser. Everybody should have mace. Like you tripping.
Something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just sorry to stray off topic, but y'all threw me off down North Carolina with that.
Yeah. Now the interesting thing is today we just summed it up based on who understood the assignment and who half-assed the job. Who came to school with the excuse that my dog ate my paper. Ate my homework, right?
People the vendors like after you talk to them, they ask, "Hey, what question do you have?" I think very sure, hey, you can ask the question. There's nothing about your product.
There's no There's no such thing as a bad question.
Yeah, but they get,
Nope.
hey, do you have any questions?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
vendors didn't say, hey, do you have any question about that? At point blank, I asked about some of my classes, hey, the gun, and I said, felt comfortable asking questions. Now I'm more open about guns and stuff. I'm more open, feeling confident about that.
Right.
Gun show coming next month. Oh, that sounds like a move.
What?
So
No, we need a black gun show or black. Like, I don't understand. It is so important to
I don't
that
know if
we
that one's gonna
arm
be safe.
ourselves. I'm not saying we need to go out here and use it, but
you should be in a present. You should stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Lord,
That's really what he's summing up. So the awesome part is we had a list of people that we felt like did the assignment, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
We felt like we're okay. So I'm a double back because Shola and Najee were not here, so they can't reference this one. But the very first business that I felt, there are a couple of businesses I felt like they've been doing the assignment, understood the assignment from the beginning. One of those is Juiced. Juiced was there with an entire setup. She had herbs, she had products. The one that had the tart, the grass tart, and she literally built a storefront for herself up against the wall in the April event. She understood the assignment. Who's another one that understood the assignment? Dream City Scent understood the assignment. She was 2 months into the game and she invested into actually having a brand instead of just a product. So not only does she has a great product, which we just bought over the last month or so, and I was just like, this shit fire.
the nerd colors.
The red and red, the gold and black. The gold and black was Dream City Scent.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
That she
That
understood
was
the assignment and she was invested from the gate.
Those
like,
are brands. I think that definitely separate a brand from somebody just selling some shit. You know what I'm saying? A brand you really like, okay, this is a brand.
And she is constantly receptive of how to build and evolve it. She understood the assignment. Point blank. Nerdy Colors understood the assignment, and she was intentional about making sure that she added the necessary fundamental value she needed to her business. Not only did Nerdy Colors invest in a double booth to make sure that it was a full-blown experience to pull you into the full extent of everything she offered, but she doubled down to make sure she could reach as many people as possible with the secondary booth. Most of our clients do the same damn thing because it's like the point of contact can be anywhere, but it's going to be with us. And that is the most intentional part in that. Let me see. Somebody, all of me said definitely understood the assignment. My first time ever doing a pop-up shop, so I took away a lot of
Angela
the...
Waters is a lot of people concealing carry. Till I get popped.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna say it till I get popped. I got my eye on you, Angela. I know what you was trying to say.
That's college prep.
That makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we rock with Angela.
You ain't gonna see this joint till I got using it.
Who
College
else?
ain't the only thing she prepped for.
Right.
Ava Stem understood the assignment. I came in contact with her at their very first pop-up shop. She understood, like, all right, you monetize. That's the science.
Yeah.
Like, her whole family came delivered. They figured out how to monetize even more extensively. It showed. Their display was intricate. DZ Dex, he understood the assignment. Like the damn cars, the gold playing cars, the display. Flavor shoes. Yeah. Flavor shoes. Thomas loved her.
But
she
sorry, go. No, because I was gonna say, I think every business that you're naming is like things that we need as a people, like industries that we need to break in through as a people. Like you could have you could sell cosmetics, but it's a difference when you brand yourself. Like for instance, a lot of the hoopla over when Dove used that white person, you know what I'm saying, and that black person when they took off. Anyhow, the fucking Dove commercial. Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you brand yourself, it's like, oh, I don't have to buy from Dove. I could buy from this brand. You see what I'm saying? Or even with the stem, you know what I'm saying? We need more black children and mothers to
Yeah.
engage that industry. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or even with the guy with the playing cards, it's like, oh, I don't have to buy this. I can,
And
you
I
know
can
what I'm
say
saying?
whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
I can literally take whatever stance I want. He understood it at the time. Now, the one thing I'll say about DZ Dex, I walked past his booth 3 times. I did not encounter him any of them. So the branding alone is not
Hey,
sufficient.
that's the
You
customer
have the
engagement.
customer service part equally
Yeah, the
matters.
customer
Like
engagement.
it might make me kind of pause a little bit, but if I don't feel like you're seeking my attention, I might still walk
See,
past. It's a lot of space to cover. Goddamn, I might be feeling that active today.
I think that's where also again having someone come in to help you comes into line because again, when you see his display, it's beautiful.
Fucking
Like
top notch.
it's like all of it looks just golden. It
Yeah.
draws you in.
It's like, oh, what are
But
those?
that's the thing. If you stepped off to do stuff, and again, like I've done a bunch of these conventions and stuff like that, you step off to do something,
You
and
might
someone's
miss that
there,
sale.
especially with his. It's really kind of easy to sell that. It's like, hey, these things is waterproof. It is. Look at it.
And
Boom.
look, and then
And
he had
that's
the
an
Greek
easy-
themed
so-
ones and the stuff. So it was even collaborative moves that could have been made between him and Willie and Greek sneaks. You get what I'm saying? Like there are even things you can do where it's like we could create the ultimate motherfucking sorority or Greek life bundle.
Yeah. And I think I will say this. I think going forward, we talked about like blue placement and stuff as well. But also check the email because a lot of these things are listed in the email. So check those things. But like going forward about like
Oluchi, rotate the camera.
placing placing stuff where people can get them, where people can see them. Like if I'm selling shea butter and somebody else is selling
Pull it
shea
back.
butter, or if like for instance, I'm trying to think of, I think it was Wasted Beads was doing
Get wasted by
get-
Kenda or
no,
wasted beats. It was
no
two.
Wasted Beads.
Oh,
They was
get wasted
doing
beat.
they were doing waist beads and they were doing massage stuff, right? And so if I see them and I'm doing like oils and stuff, I'm going to at least
Collaboration right there.
Hey,
That's literally how
let me
you
figure out
Right.
how
Right.
like I will say some of the folks, some of the folks I ain't gonna say their names, but it'd be like, oh, you sample this, you should probably sample this instead, and just understand that you don't have to like undercut someone else to get your
Right.
sale off.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Because
or undermining. I want to make sure. Do not forget. Please don't forget. I also want to enforce that. I want to be very fucking clear on that. We are not cool with people thinking because you are in a similar industry, no matter what your industry is, that you have the right or the authority to take a stance where you deter support traffic or anything from other black businesses. If you
Basically,
comprehend your targeted demographic, it don't fucking matter if it's 5,000 people standing around you that does similar things, because everybody to walk past ain't your targeted demographic. We had over 4,000 people come through the Buy Black Market yesterday. Literally over 4,000 people come through the Buy Black Market yesterday alone. So if you felt like all 4,000 of them was your targeted customer, you're fucking delusional. Every all 4,000 were not. We had 740 different people make up the vendors at the event. If you thought all 740 of the people who were connected to vendors at the event was your targeted demographic, you're delusional. You don't know your customer base yet, and that means you still got to work to mind your business. Like for real.
I'm about to say, even with that, like just understanding like dynamics, right? But say for instance with photography, I know a good maybe 65 to 75% of my business is going to be from women because women take more pictures than men. And then after that, who do I go to? You go to the older men who have wives or children and stuff like that because they want family pictures. They want their wife to be happy. And so then after that, who do you go to? Now you have these other companies and stuff like, all right, who needs this? Who needs that? And you start to really in consideration what you're doing, because building those things will come, like you will find these things once you start engaging with your key demographic. You start to figure out like, all right, well, this works for this. How do I get this to work here? Who needs this? And understanding like how people receive you. A lot of it is also how people receive you. You introduce yourself, like I'm not saying that you gotta be a fake person or anything, because a lot of times people feel like they gotta be fake. And this goes back, I think you said it earlier, Shola, like how people Like you may not be a people person,
Mm-hmm.
but usually if you're not a people person, you know somebody who is.
Right.
They probably
Right.
your best friend. They probably that's usually how it works.
And that goes into what I was about to say. Y'all really got to think about how you invest in your business because that's a very popular saying. But you got to invest in employees. You got to invest your time in the community that you're getting involved with. If y'all all selling cupcakes, y'all can all work together and make way more money selling cupcakes.
Facts.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I won't sell these specific cupcakes.
And
these
that
is
was
better.
literally that was something we took initiative on because it's like if it's gonna be 3 bakeries there, y'all, it's so many ways that you can have some dope baked goods. So it's like the dynamics, just the not. It's like, oh, I'm getting one of each. This about to be the goddamn dessert menu for the week. Instead of thinking, oh, she got a vanilla, I got a vanilla. Let's see. Even hell, it could be battles of the vanillas. You're not even thinking about how to monetize people wanting to cause y'all to divide and conquer. You can monetize other people wanting to cause you to divide and conquer if you're strategic enough, if you're calculated enough. But you playing into the shit to be the pawn and not the damn queen on the cat. Like that don't make sense.
That's not how the other team is playing the game. If you look at all the biggest corporations right now, most of the stuff that we consume is owned by like 7 corporations.
Facts.
They all work together. All the food you buy, they work together.
Pepsi,
Coca-Cola,
all motherfucking Ben and Jerry's. Y'all was boycotting Dove and buying Ben and Jerry's. The fuck, y'all was trying to help Ben and Jerry's put together the Black Lives Matter motherfucking flavor, while y'all was boycotting Dove for fucking up. They owned by the same damn company.
So if they can do that at that level.
The
no
fuck?
Restrictions, what can y'all do right now? Because nobody's looking, nobody's watching. Make those moves now. Get as much money as y'all can. Work together.
Look. You know it's funny because it's a perfect example. You know how people. I think Beyonce was going to get that Reebok deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was like something was funny, so she took herself to Adidas. Adidas and Reebok owned by the same people.
Exactly.
Yeah. She didn't go nowhere. She went to the other side of the building,
where they was willing to just negotiate differently. It's just like they had different talking heads. Talking head was a little bit more sly and effective, and that's where that customer service comes in. Know your shrimps. Between our team, everybody in our team can reach different people within the Black community, right? Like I hit one group, the group that I don't hit. Me and Shola are literally the same person with 2 different tones. Real shit. We are literally the same person with 2 different tones. That is the only fucking difference. And he's a guy. We opposite genders in 2 different tones. That is the only difference between us. We think that the thought that I have about it, that's the same fucking thought he have about it. Just how he would word it or how it would sound coming from him or his stance while making it is going to allow for a different demographic to be reached with it.
And I'm going to try to work with you.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to work with you.
Like, it's just,
I'm going to try to meet you on your level. I'm going to try to meet you on your level. Whatever level that is, I'm trying to get on it.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all remember those times when McDonald's and Burger King used to always be like around across the street or around or within like a block radius of each other?
They know the game.
Like that shit was not coincidence. They just fucking built a goddamn Popeyes across the street from the KFC.
Yeah,
literally down here. Literally down the street. They're that Popeyes opening like this week. They just built that shit directly across. I mean,
you drove me by. That's right.
Literally, not even it's maybe 20 seconds apart.
Yeah, I think again, like I said, check the email list for those things, and also like just going forward, how like placement of booths and stuff like that. Like understand if you in the front, understand if you are in the front when people come in, you're the first person they see, and so understand what you have. They might not just settle right there, but you're still first. And so you're the first thing they remember. You know, when it coming out to, you're still gonna be the last person they see. And so when you think about that, have stuff that can engage with people when they pop in. You know, have
call to actions.
Yeah,
literally a call to action.
Like, and so that way, like when by the time they come out, because they got to see everything else.
Because it's a personal
you don't want to buy. And so thinking about like, say for instance, the guy who had the books. You know, he's one. Right as soon as he come in, he's on the left side.
Oh, awesome! I know exactly here. River Press.
Yeah, like as soon as you come in,
Yeah.
You know, like that understanding,
That
like
was that independent? Was that independent?
Yeah.
Black. I think it's Black River Press. I gotta check. I think it's Black River Press,
And they had the little book.
and he has a whole
Yeah,
trilogy.
yeah,
He
the
has a whole
fantasy,
series
yeah.
Yeah,
of
it's
books.
Black River Press.
It's Black River Press. Yeah.
Like just that understanding of like maximizing your space too, because I know sometimes space is limited, but you know, you want to make it look like it's welcoming but not too busy.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
did the walkthrough. I don't want to cut you off because you didn't know about this, but we did a walkthrough of the A and B store supply store. It's literally A and B fixtures supply store. It's a store for you to get all the shit you need for setup, displays. Yeah, right. Like it's annoying, but they are invaluable investments. Guru Fashion, shout out to Guru Fashion. She had requested a table, but when she started to bring in all her stuff, Guru had racks and tears. I was like, the table is just going to be a barrier. It's literally going to be the roadblock between you and the full extent of the engagement that you had the capacity to do anyway, because you got something that invites people in. It makes people want to explore, check it out, look more detailed. So it's like that should always be the case. People do not buy stuff unless it's out of dire desperation or like super impossible to find. People buy you. They buy your personality.
Yeah.
They buy that connection they made with you. They buy the backstory behind why you even exist in the first place. That's what resonates with folks. So if you're waiting for somebody or 100 somebodies to walk past where you at, look at your shit on the table, be like, let me buy that. Like the supply and demand ain't that limited. Most people don't live in the backwoods where it's one Walmart and one gas station. They live in places where it's like, all right, fuck that. Target ain't got it. Let me go to Ross. Ross ain't got it. Let me go to Sam's. This ain't got, like you. It's literally shopping center after shopping center within a 5-minute radius. I got options, boo. In worst case scenario, let me just check Amazon right now. Why you think all the stores price match Amazon? Because we got options. So no matter what you do, if you don't factor in the other stuff, you're gonna miss your window of opportunity.
You know, one thing I will say about majority of the vendors that I really appreciated.
They said reposition your camera. Which one?
One of the things I really appreciated
Adjust that
was it's probably those ones. But I really appreciated the fact that a lot of
y'all got to fix that with that charger
shipping.
too.
You know, because like if we ask, is like, hey,
push this back to y'all.
And the fact that you can, you know, the fact that y'all ship makes a world of difference too. Because say for instance, like if I'm doing photography, I'm running down, moving tables this way, that way. And so the fact that you ship, I'm still on the clock. But I can grab your card. And so when I see them, like, all right, I do know these people did this. But you know.
Good thing you said that though. A lot of people leave
hit close.
Like just go through Instagram, think, okay, just hit me on Gram.
Everybody don't got Instagram.
And I hate social media. I hate getting on social media.
That's why y'all just meeting him. This is the first time he been on camera for our Stop Shop.
And I hate social media. So it's like, do you have a Shopify store?
Yeah.
Are you on Etsy?
Yeah.
Like but then it comes back to branding. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a one-trick pony. Everybody doesn't like IG or Facebook or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you got Shopify, you got Etsy, you know, how far are you trying to push this? And like I said, then that's the ones who try and get a quick buck or the ones
and that's where it's the giveaway, where it's like if you're early on, you can only use I'm just starting out in business as an excuse if you don't have access to find out what you don't know that you don't know.
Yeah, because
being surrounded by us, it's like we gonna give you the blueprints because we want you to have the ability to actually achieve the optimal success in the opportunity we're providing you. So it's like in that situation, it's not I don't know that I don't know. I'm just starting out. It's like ignorance. You want to exist in a blissful ignorance because you're not reading. You not like it's willful. Your lack of success becomes willful, and then in those moments, it's like, all right, well, my G, like. That's sad for you.
Yeah, because when I you know, walked around, I was really looking for the businesses that can you know, travel. You know, being as though can somebody in DC use this? Can somebody in you dig what I'm saying? Or is this ready to be in other markets? You know?
Exactly.
And
That was one of the things Shola probably talked about the most. Like different businesses that were there, and they was like they put a ceiling on it by how they named the company. They put a ceiling on it by the product they catering towards. Is it available for them to scale? People that learned about our event are like, y'all should take this other place, and it's like we really do have the ability to do so.
Right.
But how many of the businesses we want to have the capacity to be supported through it have the ability to do so based on how they structured themselves, based on what type of business model they have in place? Does it have scalability? We talking about growth, sustainable growth and scaling.
A couple businesses that I saw that I knew if they was in a different market, they probably would have fucking, like the guy that was selling the bags, the AKA bags, and
man, he's talking about Greek. He's talking about Next Steps, Greek Sneaks, who also made all the vendor shirts.
Oh, he come up doing
homecoming. Man, what? He was a rap. Hey, look, he might do 20, 30,000.
Yeah.
Off of that alone.
Howard homecoming alone. 20, 30,000. Yeah. Don't let me say like when the AKAs be having their little meetings and shit. Man, Slim, I probably know at least 100 AKAs.
But whole time you can get to the main chapters. You don't even have to go at the bottom. He's actually Greek. He's the blue ones.
I ain't with none of
but
that shit.
What I'm saying is he has the ability
to just, I don't like none of that.
You can just go to the state chapters because they all in connection. It's like one, and you can literally go from the top and let it dismantle out from that way. It's like you don't even have to work smarter, harder. In that situation, you can work smarter because it's like a church. It's like a mega church with chapters all over the kingdom halls. It's like the kingdom halls. Everybody know what kingdom hall is. The pastor might not be the same. The quality of the communion and the community might not be the same, but
basically it to me was like who's ready for the big league.
Exactly. And a lot of folks ain't, and that's why we're trying to equip you for.
North Carolina is still like it's it's a certain state of mind down here, so that's why no, it is. But I'm gonna say this, like every vendor that jumped out here and started a business, I definitely admire y'all because
it takes a lot to take that jump, to take that leap.
See, I don't understand when you from the outside coming down here, it's like it's racist as shit down here.
Yeah.
And the black people still in compliance. A lot of y'all still in compliance. And so it's like just to break that mindset to be like, I'm gonna start my own business. That's a phenomenal thing. But let's say you were in a city where it's more competition. Like if I was to throw this event in DC, it would be 50 cosmetic companies guaranteed. It would be 50 soap makers, you know what I'm saying? Easily, and
unfazed by each other.
Yeah, they'd be like, okay, I'm about to outsell you, sis, or whatever, or you know what, I'm about to get in the lines. I'm not just about to stay in my booth. Hey, you stay here, and I'm gonna go through the lines.
And they know they're top sellers,
right?
So it's like everybody ain't everybody not doing the same thing well.
Right.
Facts of the matter. It's just not. It's not fucking realistic. Everybody has not mastered the exact same thing. Certain people offer multiple things, and it's like this, that thing. That thing. They got that shit on lock.
It's a different type of clientele too, because you might be speaking to a millionaire you don't know. Yeah. You might, what I'm saying? You might be speaking to somebody who could actually take your business to the next level.
That one.
Or like for instance, that STEM
oh yeah, all of
Ava
Can
Stem.
you imagine if she come down there
and
hit the right people at a RFK DC Black Business Expo in the DMV? The traffic.
It ended up getting picked up by either NIH or yeah.
I do. Again, I just want to commend y'all though, because a lot of it is the work. I know like this may sound a little harsh and stuff, but like a lot of it takes time, and just be understanding. Like I said, really take inventory of how you are doing, how you are feeling. Like even those pre-jitters, like someone wanting to cancel something before, a lot of that is just like,
or feeling too insecure to sign up because you don't feel like you're prepared. It's
lot of that is like anxiety, because you show up to places. I've shown up to places where I might have a very simple camera, and what I can do opposed to what someone else can do is two completely different things. Like how I do stuff and how I interact with stuff. Like, say for instance, for the most part, for me, my photos done in a week, and they back to you with you got 30 or 40 edited photos, the whole file is to you and stuff like that, and that no one else is doing that.
Exactly.
They don't know how to get the same quality of work in the same amount of time that I do, But that's me. That's the stuff that you don't see. That's me. I'm up every day at 4 a.m. That's me going through. All right, let's see if I can edit or do digital artwork in a 5-minute span and see what I can come up with. But once once I'm done with that, I still got to market it. I still got to show people that. So just don't be too hard on yourself, but be aware that why you're acting the way that you are doing. Why are you taking on the stuff that you're taking on?
The why is so fucking important.
Because like sometimes it is really anxious. I know when I'm super anxious, I want to talk a lot because at least it allows me to ease myself into things. But like understanding like what your mental health state is and just being aware that like, hey, maybe I am too overwhelmed. That also comes in with the help though. Going back to having someone help you, having someone else there, like shit. I told her originally. I told her I was like, no, I could do it. And then she sent me the list. I was like, oh no, I can't do it alone. No, I'm gonna need at least 2 more people to come do this because if it was just me, no, I'd be asleep right now. This wouldn't even be a thing.
Exactly. It's like people. I've been trying to warn y'all since day one. Like y'all see me and I talk, but my team is a powerhouse. Like the type of conversations, and none of us like social media. So we was having a conversation for like 4 hours straight before the cameras ever came on, because we're just intentional. We're intentional in engagement. We're intentional in strategizing and planning and constantly building on whatever we work on. So our goal is like, all right, no steps back. Shout out to Daniel Joy. That's really his quote. But yeah, like that's kind of how we're constantly moving. But we're also calculated because we're super self-aware of our environment at all times. We're aware of the infiltration and the sabotage as we make these types of progressive strides forward. This shit it's not supposed to be normalized. Somebody got to stay at the bottom.
Yeah.
This country was built for motherfuckers that was at the bottom in one place to make it to the top. So we fucking equip a couple of 100,000 of those that's at the bottom of the totem pole fucking expedite themselves to the top. That's problematic. It's fucking problematic. And I don't want to go too far left, but understand they cut unemployment the state stopped accepting unemployment subsidy stimulus because they needed motherfuckers people at the bottom of the totem pole to get back to work. And they was making more not working.
Yeah. Than they ever.
That's the so y'all under the impression this shit ain't being sabotaged. We just don't talk out loud about it. Because we're executors and no roadblock is going to be a stop sign for us.
Don't be afraid to reach across that aisle. Do not be afraid to reach across that aisle to that person that's across from you that know all this. Like, because again, they may not know everything, but they know something that you don't. Somebody going to know something that you don't. Like, and don't be afraid. Like, I get that people don't always want to take pictures and stuff like that. So I know people don't know my angles. So I completely understand that. But you have one thing in a weird way going for you right now because of the pandemic. You got your mask on. A lot of times people ain't going, like people are afraid to share their smile and stuff like that. But you got your mask on. You got a literal mask on. Like, not literally. But I would say for the most part, everybody was completely like, no, you want to take pictures and stuff like that. But I also know that's me and my team, V, Nay and all that.
And that's that country environment though, man.
Yeah.
It might be that country.
No, they was super
they hospitable down here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was that.
No,
too.
It's just passive aggressive. They ain't hospitable. Like you see the shit.
Well, they was hospitable to me.
They're personable, and I think your internship is personable. Like they're people that are fucking toxic, but they're personable.
I think that's
which keeps you from no. DC is
she's just abrasive. So see,
I'm
gonna tell you the difference. The difference between me and her is she can't suffer fools. I can't suffer fools, but I got a different way of I'm gonna engage you. I'm gonna try to figure it out, like where it could be a win-win. I try to be intentional about that, but she can't suffer fools, and you know that shit be hard when it's like, come on, man, goddamn, I said it 50 times in the email. You know what I'm saying?
Just
It's
read
me.
the motherfucking book.
I don't mind saying, yeah, it's XYZ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just the only difference. I'm a little more patient. Yeah. You know
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna try because look, my demographic is I want the people from the hood, the slums. So I want us to get, you know what I'm saying, where we need to be. I don't feel comfortable in Beverly Hills and being the only black person in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
That's not my environment.
Exactly.
If I don't see more black people like me,
that's
you know
when I get angry.
And then,
but I'm not gonna settle to be in the fucking slums.
But not every
either.
black person, because I don't want the pretentious and the bourgeois. You know what I'm saying? I can speak that language real well, but I don't want y'all because then now y'all making it classism.
Yeah,
exactly.
I want my people. Yeah,
that's what Psalm school is. Literally a classist school.
Yeah,
like it was a hard. It's a classist fucking school. You gotta own some shit.
I say all that to say this, Najee. I understand. I gotta be patient sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be patient.
And that's the difference.
You know what I'm
saying? The balancing act is there. Y'all are seeing pieces of the puzzle, but understand this is so much. It's so much. There's so much work that still needs to be done, but there's so much time that we don't have to overcompensate for it.
A lot of people don't even know a lot of shit is changing. Like they're think tanks to keep your ass in poverty. Like it's if y'all even step back and look at certain shit, even when I talk about like real estate, like back in the day they had the redlining.
Yeah.
Put all black people in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hey, put all Migos in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And then look, the Federal Highway Department comes. Okay, these are the black neighborhoods. Okay, put the highways through the black neighborhoods.
That is literally how Black Wall Street and Durham got dismantled.
And take all their property.
Yep.
So now, listen what I'm saying. That was a concerted effort. That was a group of motherfuckers. Hey, how can we keep these motherfuckers down even more?
That's literally what happened. But then they presented it like we can make it better for y'all. That the fucking Durham Freeway.
But see, that was 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's just coming into light now.
Yeah. Now they just do eminent domain.
Yeah.
They just
that's what the fuck happened at the National Stadium.
Now they do it quicker.
No, the National Stadium, that's the same fucking thing. They stripped all them fucking black people from their homes.
The creation, eminent domain created.
Yeah, that was a think tank thing too.
So, like, there are think tanks to like, okay, information is readily accessible. We're in the information age right now, right? So I say that to say this. It's not 1960s, it's not 1970. If I want to learn how to do something, I could just YouTube this shit. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? We're in the information age. So now it's more intentional with the distractions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's algorithms.
Yeah.
Me and Thomas used to watch World Star on his phone. So most of the shit that he would see show up on his timeline as suggested content, it was stuff themed around the same type of vibes as World Star. I started looking into motherfucking wholesaling. Every goddamn course, every goddamn person that offer free instructions, like anything. So I keep my algorithms
all of that
on.
Is track. If you play a video, you ain't even gotta like it, love it. You ain't got double
everything. Those are analytics we now use to market to us.
They take that. You click on the comment section. They take that. All that stuff, even the music you listen to. That's why it's streamlined in a way to keep you.
Like, it's shit you search. Even search.
So I say that to say this.
And you can still track.
You can literally get out of poverty nowadays. If you're intentional about it, you can literally get out of poverty. So understand there's gonna be more roadblocks to stop that shit. Like black people get some money and move in the same direction, we could dismantle this country.
Facts. And I think the thing that needs to be realized is everything that we push is not about having money. It's about having the resources and tools to be able to execute on what you genuinely fucking desire. Like We not trying to live in Beverly Hills, but we'll live up on the hill with some motherfucking black people that got that shit that can sustain it with us.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
that's the difference. It's like we need these resources. We don't want to give. We don't want to have to pay people who hate us to do the shit that we need done. We still got to execute. So what does that mean? That means we need to be able to find those resources within our community. If you can't reach me, I bet I can reach you. And that's how you get intentional about it. I already got all the information. I don't need you to have it for me to be able to reach you now. If I execute on it, making you aware that I'm looking, it changes everything. It changes the trajectory. Like it completely changes the trajectory. Everything we do, like the whole fucking makeup is calculated based on the bigger picture goals and passions we give a damn about. It ain't about just having money for money's sake.
Nah. A lot of motherfuckers who got money still ain't free.
Facts.
You think LeBron could get up in 1 year and be like, fuck the Jews? Nah, they gonna be like, LeBron, cancel them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with the Jews. I was just using y'all for example. I ain't got no problem with the Jews, but I was just using y'all for example. But you know what I'm saying? He not free to do what it. You know what I'm saying? You think Jay-Z can say whatever he wants? Hell no.
I know. I was just looking at it too. All right. Did anybody else enter the vendor raffle? Or did anybody enter the vendor raffle? Because I do want to check. Yeah, scroll up because it's a lot of them. Yeah, it messed somebody up. Somebody asked how many people 80% of their products and services are black owned. I was like, mine. Like, bitch, from skincare to hair care to clothes to socks to goddamn most of our service providers. One person was trying to convince me not to leave my current dentist, who initially was owned by a black person, to go back to another black person because they decided to change. No. She changed hands. I ain't changed my sex. Like, so yeah, let me just double check real quick just in case. If y'all did want to enter the vendor raffle, I will tell y'all the vendor fees for the Future by Black Markets is about to, it's literally about to go up hella high. Ooh, this one just, no, it is.
Hey, who does the college prep?
That's Angela Washington.
Oh, yeah, she needs to change markets too.
No, she don't.
Man,
the big
can you imagine?
UNC is here.
Okay.
Duke is here.
Okay.
NC State is here. Actually, they do. Those is the big one, especially if you got anybody athlete.
Can you imagine if she was in Chocolate City?
There ain't no fucking Chocolate City. That shit been gentrified. Man,
that
you tripping?
Chocolate City.
Yeah,
fuck you talking about?
Yeah, sorry.
That whole DMV area.
Like he tripping.
I mean, that's cool.
NCCU.
But let's get serious, Najee.
This is a college state. That you tripping?
DMV is everywhere. That whole DMV goes to college. The fuck you talking about?
You tripping? This is where the fucking tours happen. You don't make sense.
Nah, you tripping. That DC area go to more colleges than probably any other area.
I doubt it.
Man, you bullshit.
I need the analytics.
DC and PG County alone and Montgomery County alone, you see them in every college across the fucking state, probably except for Atlanta.
That's because they don't have no real ones except Georgetown, George Washington, and motherfucking HU.
That's even more.
So what you're saying is she should target them.
Yeah,
she can just target them.
I said that.
No, you didn't. You said she needs to move.
No, I said she needs to change.
All right.
Yeah, it's recorded, Najee. I said she needs to change markets. I know that's what I said, son. She just led to argue.
About this,
so we're about to do the raffle. If you are a business that wanted to be a vendor for the Buy Black Market raffle, you literally will have to do it right now. Y'all gotta go 10 minutes away.
Okay.
You did.
And I'm gonna tell you another time.
You took me on a round
of point blank.
When you came.
Point blank.
Because every gun joint we got down there is men owned.
Yeah.
So female.
Well, she does have her license.
I need one.
So she is licensed.
Yeah, I need one more white ticket.
Hey, that's another joint, Najee. Hey, look, I tell hey, you be around me, you got to be strapped.
If y'all are business owners,
you got to have that HQL. You hear me? I tell her, hey, look, man, you got to have that HQL. Hey, you got the HQL, sis?
Hey, listen. if y'all wanted to enter the raffle to win a complimentary vendor slot, cash out $5 to Our Stop Shop with your business name and your phone number. We're about to I'm literally about to fill this one out so I can toss it in so we can get this cracking. So since nobody else is entering the Sunday vendor raffle, we can do that one with no issues. Shola, your locks is blocking the camera.
Oh my bad. Hey, look, she said passive microaggression, aka
Yo.
nice, nasty.
Yo.
That's what y'all got going on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a prime example. The year I moved here with Song,
Yeah.
you know, I only knew one person that lived in Durham. So when I moved here, I lived on Durham Chapel Hill, right off of Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard, right. So when I said it, I said Durham.
Yo,
I said Durham, and she was like, "Oh yeah, right there on Durham, yeah." Like it was. I mean, it wasn't like.
I mean, that ain't
No. It was like it was a whole conversation, and she was like, "Yeah, Durham is real." Or something like that, like real passive aggressive instead of just being like, "Oh, it's called this." Or when I was like Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard, she was like, yeah.
No, my favorite.
You mean 15501?
My favorite passive aggressive thing from down here is literally bless your heart. Bless your heart. Because I absolutely know.
I don't even be paying attention to none of that.
They say bless your heart.
Yeah, they probably done tell me
it sounds
bless
so
your heart.
sweet, but it really is like, oh, bless your heart.
I'm gonna start using that.
All right,
I use it all the time now. Bless your heart, man. Bless your heart.
I ain't got that fucking type of pay. Hey, look, that's why I be trying to stay out, yeah, because I ain't got that type of. If I took the mask off, I'd be like her, like, yeah, come on, man. Stop fucking being stupid, yeah. Hey, yeah, why I'm gonna need to smoke, yeah, for real. That's out, no bullshit.
So
that's why I try to stay high, yeah. No bullshit.
So, did you just send it Black Artistry? Because I'm not showing anything. We got the. Oh, I see it. 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 I'm filling these out right now, y'all. Filling them out right now. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. Okay. Thank you.
Excuse me. Because I'm dragging the wagon now.
So yeah, vendor. Yeah, we're in the process of some right now that I think the next vendor event may not be in the next Buy Black Market may not be this year because we working on something right now, and what we working on is really big. So just a heads up, the next one may be yes. If you kick me one more time, I'm gonna kick your ass back.
He's not kicking you.
Well, his foot rising. You kick me one more time.
We're still
he ain't even touch you, yeah.
He did.
Man,
y'all didn't even see. Y'all
you,
tripping.
He ain't even touch you, yeah. He ain't even touch you, yeah. You just, yeah, you a troublemaker, yeah.
Shut up, no man.
Nah, yeah, you a troublemaker, yeah.
All right.
What's up, Song? What you looking at?
Exactly. We still live. You about to get fired on your day off. I know. I'm trying to fill this out. Hey, somebody just sent us a cash app for $5. And I don't know who this is. There's no business name attached to this cash app. There's no business name or phone number attached to this cash app. I need some more tickets. I know they are. Somebody just sent us $5. It looks like Renita. So Team Genius Squad.
That's for the raffle.
Yeah. I'm filling them out. As y'all can see, I'm legit filling them out. As y'all said them, they about to go into the basket, and I'm about to.
Hey, yo, this joint big as shit, yeah.
What?
I mean, you got Charlotte, Greensboro.
Exactly. Winston-Salem, Durham, Raleigh. And then Apple about to bring another thing down here. Cisco already down here.
Man, I bet you they all.
Oh, hold up. Did the app crash? Yeah, Instagram just crashed.
It probably didn't just crash. It probably just went.
Make it, fix it.
Both them joints out.
This one. Fix it.
How you fix it? What you talking about?
Did it save before it died?
I don't know.
That would be messed up.
Nah.
What the
So it's
hell?
looking plugged in.
You were supposed to have it plugged into the outlet.
Yeah, you supposed to plug that joint directly.
Yeah, iPhones take too much damn battery life. You killed our live. Anywho, YouTube, y'all the only ones here. Y'all the only ones here, YouTube. What the hell?
On YouTube and Clubhouse.
They gonna think you being shifty.
Black artistry. I'm telling you, I'm filling out 2 for black artistry. Save it. Share it. Share it to IG first.
Right here.
Hold on. Just hold on. Hold on.
I'm not doing anything.
I need this shit to save. Black artist.
3.
Black. Get this saved. Okay, there it is.
That joint gonna come on too. The Facebook joint gonna come on too. I think you have more.
Hold on. Just save it first. Hold on. Cause Instagram been fucking up lately. All right, these are the 2 for black artistry. Just get it. I don't even give a shit what it look like. Just get this one saved. Cause I can extract it from it later. All right, Team Genius Squad. 2-4. It looks like Believe It or Not. So this looks like this is Believe It or Not. Or not. Believe it or not.
Yeah, so I'm watching what I'm doing.
Because your black ass shouldn't be doing it. Get out.
Hey, look. So does that mean I'm encouraging her?
That means that's why you never mind. We still live, so I'm gonna shut up.
Still get this?
Yeah. Huh?
Okay. I'm
No.
just trying to figure out where the
They
view
couldn't.
was for
They couldn't, because I got some fucking sense. Not to get our brand
Hey, yeah.
contaminated.
Do you think when song gets older, she's gonna refer to me as her junkie cousin?
Yeah, as she should.
My junkie cousin.
help me out here.
Lonnie Marshall. I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna just write their name and I'm gonna figure out how to contact them later. Oh,
What?
hold on. Hold on.
What did I do?
Hold on. Is it saving? Is it saving? Nah, you fucking up.
Excuse me for trying to get through.
I'm gonna just write this name on here. I'm assuming I don't know who they are, so they gonna have to. Lonnie's.
Oh, yeah, we got this.
It's 3:22.
Oh shit! Now you gotta go.
Yeah, Thomas can drive him.
Huh?
Hold on, I just need to make sure the motherfucking thing's saved.
Oh, my shit's about to go there too.
Is that a? Give me that.
Take the flip phone with you.
Let's say Lonnie's.
Yeah, Lonnie Marshall, we got you.
Yo, y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah, I love y'all. Y'all amazing, bro. I'm so proud of y'all.
I think we're gonna do a mastermind retreat.
Like,
Yeah.
the phone to work.
Huh?
It's
Take
nice
the.
meeting
Take
you,
the.
Saul.
Oh,
Bye.
I'll
You
be
can take-
good.
shit.
sure.
You can take that phone. Oh no,
Alright,
take the
nice.
business phone since nobody's on it apparently.
Nice meeting.
All right.
Clubhouse. Bye.
You can take that phone. I'll go back live on Instagram on this one.
My ride in 2 hours.
So that Najee got the address.
But I think I live my train like 10 minutes away.
Y'all could have low key went together. You couldn't have got them tickets on the Megabus.
Probably could have, but I ain't driving. I don't know the driver.
Oh,
It's like with me, he has to take me. You know what I'm saying? He can't tell me no. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's Atlanta driver.
I think this is Purpose Patch. Oh yeah, it is Purpose Patch. Y'all was just talking about Purpose Patch on the
I
live.
ain't got
Too.
his number. If I had this number, I could call and be like, look, I got 2 people with me.
Post 360, positive energy.
Dang, this shit didn't come on yet.
Black artistry sent to. Here they all are. So we got All right, I'm about to go live on here.
You gotta go live on the book too. The grind.
I was going to go live on Facebook since Facebook had. You think I should go live on Instagram?
No.
Where you gonna put the raffle at?
The raffle.
The raffle
You're about to.
I said the raffle.
I heard her say, what raffle?
All right. Oh shit! I should have did this before I hit the live. There we go.
What's that?
It's the raffle. This is
that?
Instagram.
Oh, that's IG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you on IG?
All right.
Oh, you want to go over Facebook on my phone?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. We appreciate y'all on YouTube that have been crazy enough to go through the entire process. Sam, put those down, please. What?
Hey, yeah. So hold on.
Oh, look.
What? Yeah, I told you. Oh, it came on. Oh, you good? Okay, so
Where miracles happen every day, B. All right. We back. Hold on. I didn't even set it up
oh
yet.
shit.
All right, so the phone's died. We ain't go shy. People wasn't reading. How do you type in the what's the name? Oh, here it is. Yeah, only YouTube. I just want to point out that YouTube has been fine this whole time. YouTube been here.
Yeah, I got it.
Like, y'all really need to follow us on YouTube as a backup plan.
I wonder who the fool are. Yeah. Got me on YouTube 24/7.
That black raffle winner, and so we got everybody in the event. You did not include your business name and your phone number in your Cash App sent. DM us your Cash App, your business name, and your phone number. So yeah, there we go. So we just pulling it back up on YouTube. So
what's this?
That's you. I mean, that's Facebook. So put it up in that one, and then we'll just do it real quick.
Isn't it amazing how we had 6 people in the living room?
It's crazy because our living room is filled with everything from the Buy Black Market, except this guy. So the tickets I have here that are about to be added is Lanice Marshall, 2 for Believe It or Not, Post 360, Positive Energy, Team Genius, Purpose Patch, Black Artist, 2 for Black Artistry. This is what I have right here. So just to let y'all know, these are about to go into the bring the whole basket over, son. These are about to go into the vendor raffle basket, and we about to pull them both down. I didn't realize we was gonna talk more than 15 minutes, but I should have known because that's just how we move. So yeah.
I think it's on the other side. Oh yeah.
That's right here. So all of those is in there. I'm just gonna do a double check, make sure none came through that weren't added. Yeah. Yeah.
So where you want to
Scoot over.
Right here?
Yeah.
Ooh, come out.
The Powerball, folks, is.
All right, so you can see these.
You gotta put them all in, man. You fucking up, dog.
I am.
I'm about to fire you, man.
All right, so
Come on, you ready? Hold on. You gotta turn it. How you fucking up?
y'all, this is why we hired somebody to do this weekend. This is legit why we hired somebody to do this. How long are you gonna be turning this
That
show?
shit was fun.
That's good. That's good.
All right,
Song. That joint keep falling, yeah.
I don't know, but I think we're gonna get a new raffle basket for the next one. All right, there we go.
Just stick your hand in
Just
it.
stick your hand in there. Look at shoulder, so you can't even see it.
And the winner is Najee.
Really?
Really?
Najee Copeland is the winner.
Nah, yeah,
No bullshit.
nah, Najee can't win, yeah. Nah, Najee can't win, yeah. Najee can't win, yeah.
I can't believe
Why the fuck
Najee is the
Najee
winner.
enter, yeah?
I can't believe, but you still got to do the. Hold on. So the
Najee
winner of
can't
the
win,
Sunday.
yeah. Najee can't win, yeah.
Najee won. He should
I
have stayed
know.
here a little
I
longer.
know, but nah, you can't let Najee win. He shouldn't have been able to enter.
He doesn't work for our Stop Shop.
I guess.
So Najee Copeland won the Sunday
Person just left.
vendor raffle, but we still got to do the complimentary vendor slot raffle, which is a white one. Call real quick.
Where's your phone?
Who,
Call
Najee?
on that phone.
You gonna inform him that he won?
Yeah.
What's his number?
Let's see.
Oh Lord.
That's crazy.
So he really got on me for not letting him win yesterday.
Shh. That's not how that works.
I
son.
know. He got
You don't
on me.
fucking let anybody win.
I didn't.
Go call. Wow, that's crazy.
He was pressed. Najee was pressed.
That nigga channeled that.
Najee was pressed.
He been speaking himself into winning that damn Sunday raffle. No bullshit. He been speaking himself into winning that Sunday raffle for a minute. And I'm not even joking.
That's what I said. I didn't even think he really answered, but he really
Like
answered.
he legit fucking I did not know that.
Really
Like, let me tell you the power of speaking some shit into existence for your life. And I'm not even joking on this. This dude been talking about winning this Sunday raffle. He was like, I bought enough tickets. It's mine. He was like, you don't even need to accept no more tickets for the Sunday raffle. So okay, that's fine. I need some more of those white tickets because I'm seeing like a shit ton of.
Right here.
Am I tripping? Are you seeing all these?
Mm-hmm. I think he did those already.
No, these just came in. 1, 2.
Well, can't you pull it up on your phone? Oh shit! Oh man.
Top shopper's tool and the shit.
I'm high, yeah. I'm high. Sorry, yeah.
Cause look, this came in back to back. Are y'all still paying for raffle tickets? Cause we getting new notices about Purpose Patch. Are you in this live? If you're in this live, put a 1 in the comments real fast. If Purpose Patch is in this live, put a 1 in the comments.
Oh, she is.
Purpose Patch.
Right there.
I need to confirm Purpose Patch. Cause I think these are just. I think these are.
Nah, I think those are just repeated.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
All right, it is.
Wow.
All right. So Purpose Patches isn't. Did you pay how many raffle tickets did you buy for the vendor raffle? For the free vendor slot raffle?
Oh, he's coming back.
Okay, so just step away for a second and just let him know.
Hello.
Only one. Okay, so it was an error. Got it. Cash App is tripping. That's why we don't like Cash App, to be real with y'all. But in an effort for us not to have to figure out how to process payments real fast, we allowed y'all to Cash App. But that's why we hate them. All right, so y'all look good. Sam, come on, you gotta come pull a white ticket.
It's fucking Najee screaming like a fucking girl.
Hello.
You want that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, legit. I said, no, you're not supposed to be looking at it, son. Hold on. Yeah, I think you won because you weren't here. When you was recording it at home, I mean at the event, you fucking lost. But anywho, huh? Come on, open it. Just grab one.
Is it a good one? Is it white?
It's one white one. Yeah, you can grab that. You're not supposed to be standing like that while you grab it. All
And
right.
the winner is all of me.
Oh shit! The winner of the
Free vendor slot for the next event is
is
all of me.
That's dope. She was a vendor this time. I'll call you back, Najee. So all of me won the complimentary vendor slot. There's no dollar value on the vendor fee. So, and it is a lifelong, it has no expiration date. So it's only one. So in the event you book both days, it'll cover the cost of one and then you'll have to pay the other one out of pocket. But you want a complimentary vendor slot. It does not include add-ons. Congrats, all of me. We'll be in touch with you soon to give you your free code. We got those squared away. And we'll be in touch with all the dope business vendors that participate in the Buy Black Market vendor raffle to let you guys know, to send you guys your portion of the money. So here are the vendor raffle tickets. The numbers are 01 for this one, for the green one. The winning numbers are 018 2020. The winning numbers for the white one is 062 0043. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all can read it because Instagram look like it's stripping. So yeah, that's dope. We actually got a lot of work to do. So we're super pumped about it. Congrats to everybody. We want y'all to have the best. We hope that live that we just did. Oh, she's in the live. We hope that live that we did prior to this, before everything crashed, that y'all take some time to review that content. Because truthfully speaking, we we kind of we're kind of industry experts in the areas that we know. We know them really intentional, really in depthly. So our goal is just to make sure everybody else has a capacity to do that as well.
I think they don't know that we all have our own businesses.
I think they don't know that we have so many businesses.
Right.
Like between us, we got licenses in a number of things. Uh, like licenses, certifications, professional training. You know, we did the Saturday raffle at the Buy Black Market yesterday. Actually, 7 in the City announced the winner. So the Saturday winners were. Give me my fanny pack.
Where'd it go?
It should be in the kitchen. Check. So the Saturday winners. Saturday winners. I can't remember. One person, she came to pick up her stuff on the spot. She won a compliment. Be Known Boutique. Bring them. Be Known Boutique was one of them, and it was Shaquana. And I think
Shaquana. Be Known Boutique and Shaquana.
You're more than welcome, Purpose Patch. Make sure you check out that live that we did prior to everything crashing, Purpose Patch, because our team was talking about you. One of your products was actually shown in it. They love your hats. So yeah. These are the winners for the Sunday raffle. We'll be doing a raffle the next time, but it will be different. What did you say? Is how are y'all trying to restructure it for the next time?
Like 500 a piece.
So ultimately, the cap will be the cap on the next raffles. When we do the raffles for the future, just a heads up to everybody. If you choose to allow your business to participate as a vendor in the vendor raffle, what will happen is the prize is the vendor raffle prize packaging will pretty much it'll cut off at $500 value to allow for there to be multiple winners of any day's raffle. So that'll actually avail even more winners to be possible. And it'll also allow for people to still have a lot of incentive to check out all the other businesses and still support, because sometimes
Like,
people are like, well, if I pay the $5, I'm gonna just wait to see if I win first. So that with that as well, keep in mind that
'cause
means
it's
you
a
may have
lot
a
of
lot of
stuff.
conversions. You may have a lot of conversions down the line because they were waiting to see if they was gonna win products from you through the raffle. So that's another thing. That's why that lead generation is equally important, because you may not have gotten a sale Saturday or Sunday because they knew they entered the raffle. And now that they really wanted to check something out about you, they're about to do it now that they didn't win the raffle. So those are things you want to keep in mind. That's why you have those call to actions. That's why you play into that as well. So yeah, I'm excited, y'all. The next one is going to be insane. It's probably going to be a lot bigger, but it's going to be further out. So keep a lookout for content. We got a lot of stuff to share. If y'all attended the Buy Black Market, if y'all had contact in it, content created in it, you took any pictures, you took any videos, be sure to tag our stop shop in it. Tag us, like not just in the caption, but actually tag us in the post. That way we can share it to our profiles. Um, and we can share it to our stories where we're having digit views daily. And then also be sure if you make posts to add hashtag our BBM, so that way we can track it and be able to pretty much save them and share them as well on your behalf. It's an ongoing thing. Also, the vendor spotlight page is permanent. So if you were on the vendor spotlight page, you gonna be there for people to go back and check out going forward for as long as we have the domain. So yeah, so that's another awesome little part about it. But yeah, we love you guys to life. It's a wrap. We don't do this too long now. Does anybody have any comments or any questions? Well, y'all got me and Shola here together because y'all normally don't get us together. Do y'all have any questions, any comments, anything of significance? Mm. Not cool. We out. Mhm.
Goodbye, YouTube.